welcome to the Week 9 match between Flamingo and I in the not PDPL, GLDL, Great Lakes Drug League. His team is largely what I expected, except with a Pincurchin, which I guess is to fight Thwacky's terrain, I don't know. I really was not expecting that. I don't know what to make of it, to be honest. It's Terra Electric, Klefki's Terra Dragon, Landorus is Terra Fairy, Sinister's Terra Dark, Chimpower's Terra Ground. So, no, I do know what to make of it. It means it's going Trick Room. The Sinister's Terra Dark. Trick Room on Klefki too. I'm going to lead Frostmoth Dragapult, I think. Zacian and... Do I want Thwacky? Do I want Ogapon? Maybe Thwacky for this first one. Yeah, we'll see. I had some more adventurous sets, but I did bring them back a little bit, so I'm not sure how this is going to go. Okay. I'm kind of expecting Scarflandrous, U-turn. He's going to know something's up there. Scarflandrous, U-turn. And let's try to set Trick Room. That's what this lead looks like to me with the team he's got. Yeah, so I'm going to do this. We'll see how it goes. He knows I've been intimidated, so it's unfortunate because he's going to deduce that I'm Infiltrator and Special. Like, that's a lot of information to go away early on, but I think it was the right set, and I think I had to give up on that particular bit of information. We'll see if he calls the... Okay, well, there's no terrors. Earth Rock Slide would be bad here. No, that's what I sort of thought. Let's see what comes in here. I'm assuming it might be the Pincurchin. But let's wait and see. Yeah, he's obviously Trick Rooming because nothing's happened yet. Or he's using a Dazzling Gleam or something. That's Arceus. Okay. Well, that was a good turn one. Potentially I'm still not in a great position. I guess we'll see. Okay, so he was seeing Trick Room, but for I don't really know what. Could Terra Dark here and Flamethrower that. Chimpower, which tears ground. Do I need Terra on anything else? Not really. So I guess I am going to do that. And if he terrors, I guess I'll Ice Beam it. So I'm tearing to play around Sucker Punch, basically. Why would he be seeing Trick Room there? Maybe it's just attacking. I might have been reading too much into Trick Room. Could have been just going for an attack into Dragapult. That's unfortunate. Now we got to get done by, yeah. Snarl. Okay. Well, that doesn't hurt me too much. It's not ideal. I think helping in Dracomedia is still going to really hurt. Interesting that he went with Snarl on Arceus. I guess, yeah, maybe he was thinking about, if he's going Trick Room, maybe he was thinking about me having Necrozma. I wanted to cover that. Well, we know which one is Terroring, because Arceus can't Terror, so Chien-Pao is indeed Terroring Ground. Which means it's going to be knocking out the Frostmoth, unfortunately, but so be it. I wonder if it's Ground Terror Blast. Probably. Oh, Sucker Punch. Interesting. Yeah, it is Sash. Wonder what Arceus is doing here. I wonder if it's another Snarl. Would be nice because it's not doing very much. Judgment. Well, I should take this. Yep. He has to. No, he doesn't have to protect again. He could just switch out. But I think my safest play is still protect and switch Frostmoth out into Thwacky, probably. Let's think about this for a second. He's either going to protect or switch. I think this makes sense. Let's see what happens here. Okay, another Sucker Punch. Judgment into that. Okay, I feel like this turn he's either got to protect or switch. I did say that last turn, but I could bring Frostmoth back in. If I bring Frostmoth back in, if I get Arceus, so what am I really where am I really getting to? I guess I'm getting Dragapult out. Yes, okay. Just to reset the reset the drops. I could also just U-turn out immediately, which I think I might do. Yeah, nice. Well, that does not do very much. I wonder if there's AV. Okay, Dragapult can come back in. So now he has protected there. So I can Ice Beam and Shadow Ball it. And he'll have to go for a double. Or a Sucker Punch, yeah. Dragapult my feint here to a Judgment. Yeah, okay. Actually, that's probably just good for me. He's this Scarf Landorus that's used his Terra. So crit. Looks like a lot more damage. No, Frostmoth's just busted. Yeah, that getting knocked out there was just great. Because I know he's Scarf. So I've got this. And I don't think there's a way around it for him. I guess a crit, maybe. Now I've got a very safe U-turn Ice Beam. Because I'll be slower, I'll be able to get... Should I take this okay? I'm not hugely bulky on the... Jeez, that is pretty strong, yeah. Not hugely bulky on the special side. So what she showed me, Snarl, Judgment, Earth Power, no other move so far. I'm feeling fairly confident that Behemoth Blade's going to pick up from here. And also pretty confident that Earth Power would not get me. I don't know, maybe it would have, but we didn't have to find out. Okay, that one went pretty well. I don't think he's going to be surprised again on turn 1 by Flamethrower knocking out his Klefki before it does anything. It's obviously pretty good for me. So what's the adjustment I'm expecting? Yeah, like I got off a surprise KO there, basically. So else. Okay. I don't think he has a hugely reliable Trick Room option into me, but maybe he goes for that anyway. Like if I lead Urshifu, Dragapult does like Flamethrower, Terra Dark. We could blow knockout Klefki, probably. Maybe that's what I want to do. Helping out Frostmoth was pretty good there. I guess I could just Flamethrower Ice Beam, make that same lead and Flamethrower Ice Beam. What's he going to do about it? He's probably going to lead... I mean, I think he leads his... Okay, this is where I'm going to lead. And I want... I think he's going to lead Chain Power. That's what I'm thinking here. That's why I don't want to lead the Frostmoth Dragapult stuff again. Even though Chain Power didn't really look that good against Frostmoth, but I guess we'll see. makes sense. I wonder if I can just Terra Dark and get Landorus, or even get it with I probably can. That means I think protecting here. Maybe I just flamethrower anyway. No. I think I'll protect. The risk is I don't KO is one risk. Which actually probably, maybe I don't, so maybe it's just a bad play. Okay, withdraws that, so it can't be that bad. Guessing U-turn's coming into my Urshifu here, which is not ideal. Read what this turn into. Fairy, right. That's kind of justice. Okay, I wonder if it's Terra Blast. If I just flamethrower it, flamethrower into that, he's got to be Terra Blasting the Dragapult, because there's no way you can play around my obvious flamethrower any other way, right? Wow, that's still pretty good damage. No. Okay. That's pretty surprising. And it's pretty bad for me that he survived. Yeah, this is bad for me around. Now we can Terra Blast Dragapult. I've got double switch here. Try and stall out the Trick Room that's probably coming. Although, yeah, is it? Maybe it is. I am surprised he was willing to just sack Klefki to a Flamethrower. Well, I guess he wouldn't have sacked because I'm actually... yeah, he wouldn't have had to sack it because I don't quite KO, but also I should have played around the Terra. He now knows I'm Scarf too. I'm hoping this is a Trick Room, but I don't think it really makes sense for it to be a Trick Room. Well, maybe it is a Trick Room. It's probably just an attack. Yeah. So we're going to have to see a switch here. Do I want a sword stance here? Do I just want to... Problem is I don't think I can KO Klefki. I could taunt it. I think what I'm going to do is ignore it. And knock out the... well, didn't knock out anything, am I? Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so I'm going to have to deal with Thunderwave for the rest of this game. It's pretty good damage still. Pretty sure this has to be a switch. Back into Landorus. Or, well, one of the two, but I don't think he can just stay in and take my Scarf attack. It is awkward being Thunderwaved, obviously. Like, I don't love it, but I think I can get through it. I don't think he's got a lot of damage for me that he can reliably get to. In the face of my Fake Out and Scarf. But we will see. Yep, okay, so something's feigning here, assuming I don't get fully paralyzed. That's one I would like to knock out, so that's good. Hopefully it's just a Dazzling Beam to go with that, to try and pick up my Urshifu. That's kind of what I expect it to be. Yep. Nice. He hasn't got the Terror on his, I'm assuming, Terror Blast. Thing now. Not Calyrex, Ice. Yeah, so this has to come in. Doesn't show me fake I just do not believe that he's got Protect. He hasn't shown it to me yet. I don't think it's on there. Almost feels like a Soul Vest to me, although I haven't really. Frostmoth did a lot of damage to it actually. Maybe it's Trick Room, I don't know. It does not feel like Protect's on there, the way he played last game. But maybe he was... The fact he brought it out here though, I probably should suspect it is on there. So maybe that's just stupid of me. Yeah, I guess it's not. Oh, it could be Covert Cloak. I was kind of expecting Middles out from this Klefki. It's not though. Alright, nice. When I say I was kind of expecting, to be clear, in this situation, it didn't even slightly occur to me. Prior to the game, when I was building the team, I thought I should be concerned about Metal Sound on Klefki. In practice, when it came to a situation where he could Metal Sound me, I didn't think about it for a second, so, you know, maybe there's something to learn there. I feel like if I get this attack off... I mean, I've gone through attack through a lot of paralysis. Could also just switch here, but... no. Okay, that's fine. I don't know what his plan is here. I guess it's Dazzling Gleaming me to death, which maybe it can work. Doesn't seem likely to work. I wonder if there's an attack. This is a very bulky station. I don't think there's an attack he can get that's going to carry me here, but I think I am inclined to U-turn. I'm definitely inclined to U-turn now. Maybe I should just switch. No, I'm just going to U-turn. Does it make sense to U-turn here? Yes, I think it does. Honestly, Thwackey might be more valuable than... Maybe Thwackey's just more valuable than anything else I've got, and I should not be U-turning. I might survive this. I have a lot of bulk. No. Okay. Okay, Zacian's attacking through every single paralysis, so that's nice. Very lucky. Go bring out Dragapult here. I mean, I'm faster. I do have to play around Sucker Punch. Protect, Fierce Protect. Behemoth Blade. He's still playing, yeah. The thing he's got going for him is full paralysis on me. So he's got to play for that. So I should be playing thinking he's going to be playing to get paralysis out. So, no, he may not go for a Sucker Punch. Let me think about that for a second. He may not go for a Sucker Punch because he needs a full paralysis to come out. I should definitely have switched Thwackey out. That was actually a pretty big mistake. Hopefully it doesn't cost me. There we go. Yeah, burning on an important turn to we'll see if he Sucker Punches me, and if it knocks me out. If he does. Probably it does. Maybe I should just switch because... I mean, I've got the threat of switching. That's why I don't want to switch, because maybe he has to play around. Assuming I switch, damn. Okay, well, needs action to hit there then. Hit here then, because otherwise I'm actually potentially in trouble. Used to guarantee Sucker Punch off next turn. Yeah. Am I going to lose this game due to my own foolishness? Potentially, yes. I had to switch out Thwackey. It's just essentially 100% on me. Let's see how much this does. I think I've lost. I'm pretty sure I'm going to. Yeah, no, 100% have lost. Yeah, just a couple of bad decisions down the stretch there. Cost me. Okay, well, that's a game I should never lose. So hopefully there's a lesson learned there. Don't know what it is. Play better. Alright. Yeah, well played. That's a game I should never lose. I had a couple of options. I could have switched out my Dragapult onto the probably very likely Sucker Punch. And I could have saved Thwackey, which was in a really good spot to just ensure that I could get the last bit of damage off onto that. Yeah. Sacked Ogre, sacked Zacian. Alright. Not sacked Zacian, sacked. Urshifu. Well, yeah, maybe I learned something. Maybe this lead. Or it could be... I haven't brought Ogerpon yet, and it looked pretty good to everything he's been doing. Is this what I want to do? Yeah, yeah, that game was that was an unfortunate game. Like, it was mine to win, and I did not win it, and like, gotta live with it. He's done the same thing again. Not a huge surprise. So we can't protect the Landorus. Can protect the... Unfortunately for me, yeah. I think I have to Terror this and take a Sucker Punch if he throws a Sucker Punch at me. That's unfortunate. I think I put myself in a kind of awkward position here. I could just switch. The problem is... Okay, well... Alright. Yeah, this lead didn't go very well into what he led there. I had to think more about the permutations of what could happen. I didn't get punished too hard, but it's not good. Nice fake out chip. Guess this isn't that bad. Yeah, Grassy Glide and Draco Meteorite. I would imagine that KOs. Hopefully just Terrors. Now I've just got a lot of things weak to... Like, I've just put myself in a situation where I'm really weak to Dazzling Gleam. And I needed Frostmoth, probably. Ironically. Yeah, okay. I imagine this is Landorus. Sweet Tooth, he didn't bring his Restricted. Okay, interesting. This is Trick Room getting set up. I guess. Rocky Helmet, okay. It's pretty good damage. Yeah. Okay. I can... So it's heat proof on that thing. Oh no, he was on full health. I can Flamethrower or Shadow Ball it. What's his Terror? Terror's Dark, so I can Flamethrow it. I will faint though. I think I'll bring this in. Okay, maybe I'll break a sash here. No, I don't get to as Landorus. I think I'll bring Dragapult back out here. Just for the healing, honestly. Then I can protect and switch back into Thwacky. thinking he's probably going to Earthquake. Well, he can't Earthquake. He could Stomping Tantrum probably. Guess he could U-turn and just be trying to do me that way. Yeah, it could easily be U-turn. But it could also be Thunderwave plus an attack into me. Yeah, no, it's U-turn. Oh, that was extremely close to being a KO. Right, that explains why. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Probably just... no, can't. He just has to be switching back out, doesn't he? That's the big issue I have with that. Oh. Okay, well Thwacky might faint here, which could be very bad. Yeah, Thwacky will faint here. Oh, and I got burnt. Yeah, I mean, this is my punishment for not playing well enough, honestly. I can still win this game, but it's going to be really challenging. And I had to just play it better. Well, I mean, I guess being burnt might not be the worst. It's still pretty bad. Now he can't paralyze me, so I do get to KO this thing. But I'm just in a lot of trouble against Earthquake. Or whatever the Landorus's move is that KOs Station. Or that. Excuse me? Wow, okay. I'm in serious trouble now. I think I might survive an attack, but it's not going to be enough. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it can't be Earthquake, can it? The question is, what does he feel more threatened by here? I think I'm +1 burnt, so he's not going to feel very threatened by Station. But I just don't see what I can actually do that's going to make a difference. I think I've got to hope he makes a mistake. He goes after... yeah, I think I've got to make a mistake and have to go after Dragapult. I don't think he will. No, he does. Now he's locked into U-turn, which doesn't really help me very much. Yeah, I need double protect now. even then, what am I playing for at this point? I need a crit, I guess. Oh, I got that. Now where's my crit? Or just high, wait, really, really high roll, but I don't think so. Yeah, not quite. Okay, so now that's... Maybe that gives me something? I don't think so. But maybe. Oh, maybe it does. $61. No, I'm just not going to have enough HP left. This one down to 43. Down to 31. Okay. Is there any way? I don't think so, because I don't think Urshifu can take a Dazzling Gleam. Because he just obviously Sucker Punches Zacian here. In which case I just don't have an option. I've just got to hope I can take a Dazzling Gleam, I guess. Multiple Dazzling Gleams, maybe. Oh! That's mad. Guess I should have played for that. I should have played for that. I would have won. Maybe I wouldn't have won. I think I would have won. Maybe not. Yeah, this one's on me. I mean, that second game I was in a position to win, and I didn't manage to win it. This game, I didn't lead a good enough lead into his same lead from the last game. Good games to Flamingo. He's beaten me like a bunch of times in a row now, so hopefully at some point I can get one over him, but it's not today. And hopefully my team, I mean, we made it to finals anyway. Hopefully we've got a bye despite that, because it would be pretty frustrating if that was why not. But I think our tiebreakers are too good. So yeah, that's the end of the regular season. Unfortunate way to end it, with me not quite plotting out the end game of that third one right, and then I guess not playing to my outs in that last game. Like if I double Klefki with, say, Close Combat and Behemoth's Blade, what happens? He Sucker Punches, doing nothing. I get the KO. Next turn I Close Combat. Yeah, maybe it doesn't KO. Yeah, anyway, good games, Flamingo. Well played. You've beaten me yet again.